Hey there everybody, welcome back to Spore. This is what my cell ended up looking like at the very end. It's a very interesting looking guy. But now we're gonna grow some legs. Like, we're gonna walk on land for the very first time. Well, in the series anyway. And I figured I might as well show the way the basic creature creator part works. You get 3 different legs. They're basically the exact same thing in terms of what they do. They're just different for aesthetics. Unfortunately, these guys are not going to have any legs because they are slugs. Now, this is my last chance to be able to switch them to another style of eating. I could add some jaws and make them able to eat meat, but they're not going to be meat eaters, not in the slightest. What they are going to do is start to look a little bit more slug-like. So now we can go ahead and really extend the length of the spine. I don't feel like doing that quite yet. I will put out... I can adjust the spine a little bit, make them slightly more curved. Gotta work with my spine. Alright, so then I just need to bend them out down to here. Angle it downwards. Not too far though. Eye stalks on top. Now, these things all do not function like they do when you're a cell. The jet gives you sprint, which kind of is the same as what it did in the water, the faster option, but don't quite want that. We're not going to have it. Flagellas give you the ability to sneak somehow. I suppose you can just kind of glide over ground a little bit easier. The poison spitters, well, they give you the ability to spit now. So I'm going to go ahead and put that on the on the butt. It's on the butt. It's kind of like a weird tail. And the spikes give you the ability to charge. Actually, I'm going to get rid of this. We're going to put this little charm thing on the end of the tail instead. So it'll give me a slight advantage when making when attempting to befriend creatures. And the flagella, we're going to start shrinking those down. Those are going to disappear over time. We're going to keep the spikes, but we're going to put them more towards the back, angle them upward, kind of like they're more for defense than actual attack. We're going to change the poison set to these spikes as well. Like they harden up again as they came out of the water, became more for defensive purposes than, well, more for defense against being bitten on than the poison. I don't know. Make up your own story. Alright. So now we can go ahead and customize the paint even further. There's 3 pages of preset patterns. Or you can go ahead and completely customize things from the ground up. Let's go ahead and try that. This looks a little bit slimy, so we'll go with that. We're going to go for pale yellow still. See, now for the coat, this will kind of give us a sort of pattern. We don't really want anything that looks scaly. Veiny looks kind of interesting. that kind of give you a little bit of a glossy look, or spots. Let's go with spots, actually. Interesting. Let's check out the other ones. So there's this, which is a lot more top-down spot, or this, which is kind of an overall polka dot. Let's go for the top-down spots. Oops. Or this one, right here. And we're going to give this a different kind of color. Let's go for... No. No. Hey, give me my spots. Kind of a brownish. That looks pretty interesting. See, then there's detail, which gives you a little bit more customization. You can go ahead and be completely blank. I want to kind of give it a little bit more of a gooey, slimy look. Let's see, the best option for that, I think, would be this one. Give him a little bit of an underbelly that's a lot darker in the shady yellow. Yeah, that works. This works out very good. Alright, let's go ahead and get him up on land for the first time ever. Looks so weird. Alright, so I'm going to have a slight disadvantage due to not having any legs. Oh geez. Why do I get rectum in every single map? Seriously. There's also a creature I was making for Galactic Adventures story stuff. I was messing around with that for a while. Yeah, I do have that. It's not currently in my computer because the disc is kind of packed in a box. I'll have to get it out soon. Anyway, there was a thing called Assault Drone over here, which basically is a mess of limbs with nothing on them and a mouth that's kind of hidden. Because it's supposed to have a whole bunch of machinery stuff on it. So that's going to be interesting to find. Anyway, beginning of a new day, and for you, a whole new, strange, and wondrous world. Air fills your lungs as you stretch your non-existent limbs in your new home, dry land. Alright, so this is the nest. You have a DNA bar to fill up. Every milestone there is the ability to add more creatures to your pack. This can be members of your own species or members of different species. So the first goal, well, the goals are up here. First goal, find some fruit, eat it. Second goal, find some parts so I can evolve. So this is our little nest. We have a whole group of creatures. Why is there... Did we do that? Why is he dead? Oh, an egg just got laid. Alright, let's go ahead and grab... That looks so cute. Who would ever want to attack this thing? Oh, we found some sense parts. Furtive eyes. We don't care about those. And it's too early to do a mating call. Don't tell me to mate. And some fruit. Go ahead and gnaw on that. Complete our goals. Now we could go ahead and mate already, but we don't want to. I love how I love how I slide sideways. Woo! Oh, that is so interesting. Oh, here's some Thailands. These are always in my worlds too. Jeez. Rectum and Thailand. Every single world I make, it has those. So these are other species, and they're omnivores apparently. kind of an interesting place to put those tendrils. Kind of makes them have an octopus face. So when you meet new species, you have the option to try to befriend them, which is green stuff, or switch to combat and try to wipe them out. For me, I can befriend them pretty easily right now. I have the ability to do charm, which they don't have, so all they can do is sing. At least I don't see any charm birds on them. Just me, or is it very loud? Let's go ahead and adjust the volume. I've already got a lot of stuff down. Let's turn this down, this down, this down. It's a little bit better. Alright, so the paths you take in every single stage directly affect the paths, your abilities in the future. For the cell stage, since I was diplomatic, I have the ability to use Siren Song, which allows me to call low-level creatures to assist me in times of need. For example, if I want to befriend people and I'm not quite good enough to do it on my own, I can call a flock of creatures over and they'll come and help me. But right now, I can do it pretty easily. Hi there, let's sing together. To the victor goes spells. I'm not sure if it's a victory if we both are still alive and friendly. I suppose it's a victory in a way. Let's go talk to the alpha. Hey there, let's be friends. I really hope this isn't too loud. I'll have to check it on playback and see if it's loud at all. It does seem that befriending alphas, or killing alphas, gives you a better chance of getting parts from their species. Or just parts overall. I'm gonna get away from you. You guys are loud. Just wiggle on over here. Now, one thing I have noticed is that with the better Spore stuff, the friendship thing is kind of different. It doesn't look like a smiling face anymore. Here's some Robbie. Hi there, Robbie. You're an interesting looking guy. Your face is... You have a much better face than I do. Better mouth. Just go ahead and grab this. It's a little bit of tasty treat. Now, since we did get a little bit more parts, I think it's safe to say that evolving is a valid option. So let's go ahead and mate. Hey there. Somebody's trying to get in our way. Look at me, I can spin it on the ground with no effort. Alright, so an egg's laid, and geez, those eggs are big. They're as big as me. Okay. So now we have way more customization options. And I can say it's time to get rid of these. Now, there is another tab in here for Better Spore. This has pretty much every single thing you can get from the creature stage, including the different attachments. Normally you can't get those. You can get variations of some of the stuff, but for the most part it's all kind of not there. Anyway, we need to figure out what the slug is going to look like in terms of the face. Now I can go with more herd animal look, more rodent stuff, or more bird stuff. Let's go ahead and get rid of this mouth. We'll put that on just because it looks weird. Now you can customize these things pretty significantly. You can stretch out the face or smoosh it back in. Give it an overbite or an underbite. That looks so weird. That's so creepy. And you can make the face longer or flatter. We'll go a little bit flatter and kind of shrink it down a bit. I don't like this face. It looks so weird. Okay. Each one has a different benefit. For the most part, these are better with singing stuff. Let's give you a kind of piggy face. You sound like a pig. I guess you are one now. Pig slugs. Kind of fill out your face a little bit. Smoosh it back in. Now let's get rid of these eyes because there's different kind of slug eyes. A little bit less bulbous. But we still want to have them there we go. It's better. Now we can stretch them out or bring them back in. I think if we hold Alt... Nope, Alt is copy. Control? No. Alt. Alt copies. It's caps locks do. I know there's a button you can press that lets you alter things slightly differently. Shift? Nope. Right control. Nope. I've completely forgotten which button it is. I'll have to look that up later because it lets you change the appearance of... It lets you do asymmetrical designs with your creatures, which can look pretty cool or pretty stupid. We're just going to go ahead and leave those eyes for now. So we can go ahead and get arms if we wanted. There's insectoid arms and limbs, or regular. There's also different graspers you can apply, different feet if you have feet. The weapons are pretty neat. There's some that are more for charging, some for spitting, and some for striking. There's also different charm stuff, or befriending stuff. Let's see. I got some charm stuff, but this pom-pom thing is a lot better for that. Actually, the haycorn is pretty good. I'm going to replace the tail with this haycorn. There we go. Kind of is a... It's kind of weird. Anyway. With hands, you can do things like pose. So we're going to have to actually figure out what to do for that. I'm going to actually get rid of one of these. Actually, I'm going to get rid of both of them. I'm going to go ahead and put kind of an armor plating on the back. That you can adjust like this to make it extend, and like this to make it wider. Let's go ahead and put you right here. Tilt you a bit, extend you. I think that'll work. There, that's better. Much better. Alright, so let's go ahead and gonna say that those spikes evolved into arms. This has slug right in the name. I think we should go with it. Holy crap, those arms are big! Wow. Really big arms. Let's go ahead and extend my body then. Tilt the head downward more. I should thin it out up here a bit, actually. Kind of let the head become its own separate thing. Even then, these arms are still really huge. Let's try shrinking them down as much as we can. Why are they so big? Get rid of those graspers. We're going to take a look at these ones. Kind of want to do one that has pose. Let's go with these ones. They're kind of amphibian, though. But they'll have to do. I am screwing this guy up. Okay, we'll settle for that. Alright, good enough. And there's also this test drive thing, so you can see how well it moves around if you want to change anything. He moves around kind of derpy. Like, all of his movement is right here. Shrink that down a little bit then. Make the tail a bit smaller. Kind of give this thing more of an attachment look, or not really an attachment. I don't know what to call it. It's kind of like a rattlesnake, I guess. There. That's a little bit better. Alright, we're good. Let's settle for it. And here we are. Now I have to go through learning our new moves. Check it out. I look awesome. I'm very charming. Then there's pose. I love how the heads are always so oversized on the little kids. And it looks like the movement thing has worked itself out a little bit better. It's still kind of derpy, but it'll work. Alright, let's go ahead and befriend these new guys. Kind of get friends all around. Places I can go, hang out. I'm good at singing. I think that's all that they're really going to be able to do. I have a pretty good advantage over other creatures right now. Hey, I got new eyes that are befitting for a slug to have. And now my brain's bigger. I am a smarter creature. No, I'm starting to second guess these arms because they look really buff for a slug. Oh well. Let's go ahead, head back home. And we're gonna get our first pack mate. Hey there, buddy. How about you come join me? We'll go on adventures together. Wow, we jump very good for having no legs. Of course, I can't jump without being in a cutscene, apparently. Alright, let's go. There's some people up here. I haven't seen them yet. I kind of want to get a bunch of friendly creatures around my nest. Oh, look, they're singing. Alpha chompers. Well, it seems like these guys are also omnivores due to multiple mouths. Seems to be a very popular choice. We can pretty much befriend anybody who sings now. Even more slug eyes. Why am I getting so many eyes? More. Oh, there's some different looking guys. Alpha Derpus. Alright, getting going. Just a couple more nests around my nest. Yeah, was there any bones over here? No, there isn't. Okay. Well, it looks like these guys are kind of going through an evolution. I've learned that these weird little triangular cocoons... Wow, more eyes. Anyway, I've learned that these weird little triangular moisture spewers... I'm flying. Well, these things are creatures going through an evolution. Stop tickling the cocoon. Just let them evolve in peace. Alright, the main benefit of having arms is that you can grab fruit from higher up, which makes it easier for you to eat. You don't have to scavenge food from the ground or the low-hanging bushes. We are definitely levitating. That is kind of interesting. You seem to be very charming. So are we. Alright, let's befriend the alpha. Hey, how's it going? Ta-da! We got Ungulate, which will make us better at singing and stuff. Is there any more alphas here, or just... Yeah, just regular guys. Alright, let's go. Hey, what's up, dude? Let's be friends. They always start out with charm. Interesting. Now, the one thing we're not going to be able to do is dance. So, if any creatures are trying to dance and make us dance with them, we're not going to be able to do that. So what is this group? Pip. It's a pip. I don't know what the pip are. There's some more bones around somewhere. Right here. Any more up the hill? Nope, no bones. It's kind of interesting that we're finding body parts and just kind of growing them on us every generation. It's like we're evolutionary Frankensteins. Let's see, more peepers? Nope, feely fronds. Some kind of antenna. Hello? Who's up here? Oh, another cocoon. Darn it, we can't make friends with cocoons. But we can raid their nest for the bones. So what group is this? The Gallifrey. Oh, they are not happy people. They don't like us for some reason. I think they're just naturally aggressive and probably want some escargot. We're not getting very many good parts yet. Do the wiggle. Do the wiggle. Wiggle on up over here. Twibblers! See if they'll be my friend. We're kind of on a peninsula, so we'll probably finish off befriending most of the species in this area pretty quick. Hey, Alpha. Want to be friends? That is very well stacked fruit. Oh boy, he's got an entourage. Yeah, we're not going to be able to get this guy. Which means, siren song. Oh wait, what does siren song do? Does it make it easier for us to befriend them? I completely forgot what siren song does. I'm pretty sure I got it wrong. I don't think I'm going to be able to befriend these guys. All they're doing is posing. They're better at posing than I am. They have more people. I can't dance. Don't you guys know how insulting that is to me? Don't you know how insulting it is to dance around with your feet when I don't have any? Look, I just levitate. I'm a slug. I'm a levitating slug. Why are you so mean to me? I'm just gonna go crawl away. Mean jerks. I am so random. So we're gonna have to find some better parts and evolve. I don't want to add feet because I want to have a slug race. Hi there. How are you guys? Oh, these are one of my other creatures I've made before. These are going to be very hard to actually impress because they are designed to be completely dominating in ability to win everyone over with diplomacy. So I can't do anything with them. Oh, these guys do not like us. They are very mean. They do have, however, a lot of bones. Look at those bones. I need those bones. I have to risk it. I have to go over there. I might die. I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die. I shouldn't have done it. I'm sorry. Leave me alone. I want those bones, though. Well, I'll find more bones later. I like these interesting rock formations that... Oh, that appear every now and then. Am I gonna die? Okay, they're not following me anymore. It's unfortunate. I lost my pack mate. I'm gonna have to evolve and get some more pack mates. Ooh, hey there. Hey, it's the Pips. They're alive. Hi, Pips. You have wings. You're birds. You're cute. I need to get some food. Hope you guys don't mind if I have some food. You seem to have plenty. I'll be back. I'll chat with you guys later. Once I have other people with me and I have a better singing voice, probably. For a second there, I thought this tree was a really huge bone structure. It made me happy, and now I'm sad because it doesn't exist. Hi there. Alright, we're gonna get you into the pack. With a little bit of charm. And then we do the mating call and... There we go. I am amazing at spinning on the ground. I need to get rid of those arms. They're stupid looking arms. I'm going to make some changes and I'll see you guys next week. Take care and goodbye.